Thanks for joining, everybody. My name is Brandon Seymour. I'm a virtualization architect with Rolta Advisix out of New York State. I co-lead the Rochester, Syracuse, and Capital District groups, and I'm also a blogger. You can find me at vmwarevelocity.com. Today I'll be discussing how to customize your community page. So for the agenda today, I'll go through how to navigate the community site and where to edit the HTML and add content, things like Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. Let's get started. First thing you want to do is go out to your community site, right? So for this example, I'm going out to the VMUG Rochester group community site. You obviously want to log in, but as you can see here, we've made a lot of changes to our site. We have our logo that we've had created, a welcome message, right? We post all of our pictures for our events on my blog, vmwarevelocity.com. Information about our monthly VBear events. Here you see our Twitter feed, links to social media sites like Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Here you see our YouTube channel, and then our Facebook social media site embedded, so you can scroll through. And basically the idea is that your community members can come here and get information from all these different sites all in one location, which is really nice, but you also can utilize those different social media sites to bring in members, right? So if I want to edit this, first thing I want to do is go to settings. Over here you'll see additional HTML content, and then you're brought to this GUI site here. So basically you don't need to be a web expert in HTML and Java. Anybody can, write in here and leave messages and create content fairly easily. You have things like your bold, italics. I can align left, center, align right, justify. I can add images, video. I can link to things, cut and paste. All the typical editing things. So how do I get some of this stuff like my Twitter feed on here and my YouTube channel? Well, let's start with Twitter. So the first thing we want to do is go out to this site here, https://publish.twitter.com. Now, you obviously need to have a Twitter page set up for your community. Here we have our Rochester VMware user group page that I post social media stuff to. But if I come back here, I can enter that in to the site, hit enter, and I'm taken down here where I have further display options. I can embed a timeline. I can do just buttons. For this example, we're going to do a timeline, right? So it takes you right down, gives you an example of what it's going to look like on your page. You have your code here, but you can also set customizations. So you can change your height and width, how you would like it to look on your site, default link coloring, and then languages, right? So once you do that, you can update the code and then copy the code. Come back to your site here, and in your HTML content editor, the easiest thing I found to do is to add something like a bookmark, right? So I can bookmark for Twitter because this is where I want to add that. I can go into my HTML feed and I can look for bookmark Twitter, and I can paste over that and hit OK, and that's where my feed would be. If I save that, right? So here, tweets by Rochester, VMware user group, right? So once you do that, you click on save. You'll need to refresh your site, and then you can scroll down and see how you did your feed, right? You can edit this and change it if you need to. So that's Twitter. For YouTube, what you can do is once you've created a YouTube site for your VMware user group, like we have, you can start uploading videos. As you can see, we have a lot of different videos that we have. Here's one hanging at the Three Heads for one of our VBeer events. So this is a video that we uploaded and created, and if you go down here, you'll see an add to. So if I click add to, I can choose a current list, or I can create a new playlist. Within the new playlist, I can, call it VBeer events or something like that, and I can choose to make it public, unlisted, or private. Once I do that, I can hit create and then start adding my videos to that list. So once you've got your playlist created, you can come in here to your playlist and go to share. You can share out to different social media sites, but for this example, we're going to embed, so we're just going to copy this link. You'll go back into your editor, right? So settings, additional HTML content, and then just add that in where you want your YouTube channel to show up. For Facebook, you want to go to this site here, developers.facebook.com. You'll go to docs, then plugins, then page plugin, and you'll be brought to this page here. You obviously need to have a Facebook page like we do set up, where you're posting information to. Once you have that, right, so you post in your page, you can choose what you want to have this show. In this case, it's our timeline. You can adjust height and width, a few other settings. It gives you an example of what it looks like. And then there's a few other settings listed below that you can change to make this unique for your site. Once you do that, you click on Get Code. This one is a little bit different. What you want to do is you want to copy this Java code, come into your editor again, and you're going to add that to the top of your page. Once you've done that, then you go back to your Facebook developer page. You copy your code down here to wherever it is that you're wanting to see that show up. Once you have that, you click OK, you save it, refresh your page, and you come back, and as you can see, we have our Facebook feed here. So as you can see, there are several different ways to customize your feed for your community, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much.